Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, and welcome back to more Endless Scrap Mechanic. Today it's time for another episode of Top of the Shop, the series where we take a look at the best scrap mechanic builds on the top of the workshop from the past week. Now today's episode is going to feature some amazing tanks, some really awesome flying creations, and a giant Voltron robot. This stuff is absolutely amazing, guys, so let's get started. Alright, so first up on the lift, we've got the AA Tank created by David Baguetta. So I suppose this is like an anti-air tank, so let's spawn it in here. And let's take a look at this. Now, I do know that this entire build is made out of vanilla parts, guys. Like, I mean, look at this. There's even a pillow directly on the front of this tank. Now, this tank is completely vanilla, but look at this. This is absolutely insane. Now, as far as I know, it's because there is some glitch welding done on this build. And over on this side right here, there are some mugs that have been repurposed to be used in a tank. I was trying to figure out what they were, and it's like, wow, those are actually mugs. Now, let's see what this thing looks like with the connection tool. Oh, okay, wow, there is actually a lot of stuff going on inside of this tank. I'm really excited to try it out, though. So let's see, where do we go here? There's like the top turret and then the bottom spot. We might as well check to see. Okay, there is just the one seat right here. We're gonna hop into the seat and we can actually kind of see. Oh, look at this. We can actually see out of it. Now, this is a little claustrophobic for myself here, but let's see. What do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're gonna press 1. Okay, 1 didn't change anything. I think I read the description though. I believe 1 actually adjusts the steering control and turret control. So we're gonna leave that off right now. 2. Holy, look at this. That is some insane spud firing rates right there. Wow. Okay, 3. And 4. Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, okay. It's opening. It's just gonna move us out. What the heck? Now, I believe this is for some visual assistance when you're actually trying to aim when you're shooting at stuff, maybe? Let's see. Oh, yeah, look at this. Alright, so we've got this target here that is for mid-air shooting. Now, this was created by Avarium. Now, we have seen this in a previous video. Now, I'm just going to leave the defaults here. The minimum height is 350. The maximum height is 370. We're going to send this bad boy up into the air. Alright, so there's the target way up in the air. Now, I do believe this was for assisted aiming. So why don't we try and get our little mechanic out the front here. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to control the turret. Okay, that's the wrong way. Here we go. Point it up. Oh my god, this is insane. There we go. Okay, whoa, I went way over the target. Come on. Oh, there's some hits. Wow, this tank is insane. We are just shredding that target to pieces. Now, it is very touchy. Using WASD, it's very hard to get a very, very precise bead with these turrets. But you can actually really track your target because of the fact that there is such a huge line of spuds. Oh, wow. We are just shredding this thing up right now. I am extremely confident now that that target is basically non-existent anymore. It's just kind of a floating skeleton of a target. And this AA turret is extremely effective. Alright, the next creation we're going to be taking a look at is the F8C Lightning. Now, this was created by Revictin, and it says here this is from the game Star Citizen. So I've never actually played that personally, but there's some controls here, a few different things you might want to know. But we're going to spawn this thing in. Whoa. Okay, I just heard an extremely loud cannon shot. Wow, this thing is massive. Now, let's see here. What do we got? We got some really awesome landing gear in the back. Oh, look at the size of that awesome thruster right there as well. Man, this is a cool build. Alright, look, we have an entrance on this side as well. So let's go inside the spaceship here. Okay, maybe shut the doors. There we go. Now, what do we have here? This seems like it's the main cargo area or crew area. And then over here, we do have a couple little co-pilot seats. And then right here, yes, this has got to be the one. The main seat. Alright, so we're going to bring up the buttons and switches. This looks so cool, though. Just look at us inside of that cockpit view. Looks so awesome. Alright, here we go. We are now leaving this Earth with this awesome spaceship. Now, I have to remember, 3 and 4 is actually what you use to control the turning. Oh, man, this looks so cool. Alright, let's see. There is still a good chunk of that target left. Now, this is really... Oh, no. This is really hard to fly. Alright, so we're gonna try this again, and it's kind of funny, actually. Look at this. We have a whole bunch of different target pieces down here. Now, I'm gonna try and get this up into the air again, and we're gonna finish the job on that target. Now, come to think of it, I wanted to take a look at this first-person view, and I feel like it might be easier to control in the first person, simply because you get a really good reference point from seeing the ground, as well as the level view from the cockpit here. Now, let's see, there is the target, and we're gonna try and finish the job on this thing. So we're gonna turn face towards the target, just like so. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to turn on the shooting function. There we go. We are now shooting. And I think this is probably going to be the easiest way for me to line up, maybe, is to just start shooting now. And we're just going to lift this thing up into the air. Oh, yeah. Now we're hitting that target. Look at this. We're taking the target out. These cannons are a little bit stronger as well than just regular spud guns. Oh my god, that target is wobbling around like crazy. Alright, you know what though, guys? I don't think the shooting is working on this thing, so we're gonna drive right into it. Come on now, let's take this target out once and for all. Come on. And then we're gonna try and bring it down. Okay, wow, this target is extremely impressive. Okay, there we go. Finally, we have taken the target out. What was that just fell off of our wing? Alright, so next up we've got Cookie Clicker, created by Sem Heger. So it says here, for working ASI blocks, place it on the lift 3 times before playing. So I think Cookie Clicker was like an online flash game or something where you could, I suppose you would just click on a cookie as much as you can, and you would slowly get power-ups that allowed you to click on the cookie faster. So I'm putting this on the lift like 3 times. I think that was 3 times right there. Alright, so this is the cookie right here in the center. We're going to start by hitting it with our hammer. Now this seems to be our money, so the more we click on the cookie, the more money that we do get. And over here we have auto clickers that help assist in the cookie clicking. And then over on this side we have multipliers to increase the amount of points that we get at a time. So I suppose I'm going to take my hammer out, and I'm just going to try and start clicking this cookie. 1. Oh, wow, look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so look. It is slowly counting our clicks. Now, how does it work, though, as far as money goes? So I think on the bottom row here, this is the amount of money that you need to unlock the new upgrade, as well as on this side right here. So I guess our first target is going to be getting the +1 multiplier. So I have to click this, I think, 50 times. Yeah. Alright, there we go. We are now at $50. So I suppose I'm gonna have to, whoa. It's changing colors. What the heck? I guess we're gonna try and unlock this multiplier right here. There we go. Okay, so we've used our money. We now have a 2-time multiplier. So every time we click the cookie, there we go. Now we're gonna get twice as many dollars. Now the question is, if I keep on clicking this, if we get to 50 again, can I buy another +1 multiplier? Let's see here. We got $50 again. There we go. Yeah, look at that. We got a 3-time multiplier now. So now every time I click on the cookie, it goes up by 3. So we're going to be able to do this quicker and quicker every single time. So I'm just going to go up to 50 again, like so, by another multiplier. And I feel like this might be one of the best strategies, actually, is to just kind of snowball your multiplier a little bit here. So we're going to go back up to 50 again. There we go, by another one. So we're now at a 5-time multiplier. And this is really awesome, guys. This is actually like the cookie clicker game, you know, where you slowly snowball your points faster and faster. Alright, we're gonna get another one. Alright, I'm at 200 now, and I'm just gonna actually buy 4 more of these. This is very addictive, guys. I want to see this number go up faster and faster and higher and higher. Alright, there we go. We are now at 400. So I could buy a +8 multiplier, or I could just get the auto clicker. Now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna settle in on the auto clicker. There we go. We now have a single auto clicker, and look at this. It's gonna go up every second by our multiplied amount. So if I start hitting this, it should just start adding to it as well, right? Yeah, look at this. Wow, this is such a well-made game. Now, of course, guys, I could probably sit here for hours and keep progressing this awesome build, but I'm gonna stop it right there because Knowing me, I could probably sit here swinging this hammer around at this cookie all day long. This build is absolutely amazing. It's just like Cookie Clicker. Alright, so next up we've got a really awesome helicopter created by a Chinese creator. Now, the title of this build, I was able to translate it, and it's called a Warhawk helicopter. Now, I don't know if the translation is accurate or not, but I gotta say, this thing looks like a really awesome stealth version of a helicopter. So let's spawn it in here and see what it's all about. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to notice is there is a very strange gap here. I don't know what is going on here. We do have some buttons and switches, so we're going to try this out here. We're going to press 1. Okay, there we go. Close that down. 2. Whoa, okay. 2's got the stabilizer. The blades are spinning. And 3. So this helicopter does look absolutely fantastic. It's such a sleek build, very, very minimalistic. There's one thing, though. I don't think there is any weaponry whatsoever on this helicopter here, but let's get a good look at our first-person view. Okay, the first person is a little tough to see out of. The glass blocks there make it kind of difficult. I mean, you can even see the top of our little mechanic head peeking out there. And I suppose I should probably try and spot a little landing spot. You know what? Let's try on the other side of this half pipe. This is probably like one of my favorite spots to land in Scrap Mechanic. We have this little tiny ledge right here. So I'm going to slow us down. We're going to start descending. There it is, right here. And maybe I might be able to throw in like a cool little 180 right at the end here. A little 180. Whoop. And touchdown. Perfect. So this is definitely a very unique helicopter. I wish it did have some type of firepower on it, but I suppose if you wanted to do some reconnaissance or some type of stealth mission, then this would be the helicopter for you. Alright, so next up we've got a really awesome looking tank here. This is called the XS1 Protector Aurum, created by Azzy, developed by the Radius Spy Military Corporation. Absolutely love it. So let's spawn this thing in. This tank looks like an absolute beast. Whoa. What the heck's going on in here? Did you just hear that hissing? But just look at the detail on this tank, guys. There is so much going on, so much to look at. We could even hop up here and look. There's even soft, comfy pillows repurposed for a tank. Now, I feel like this is probably some type of like reactive style armor or something maybe. I mean, I'm not too sure what else to think of those pillows on the tank. Now, the question is, how do we get inside of this thing? I see a button right here. Maybe we can press that. Okay, no, that's not hooked up to anything. The switch. Okay, there's a switch right here. Open up the hatch and get right into the seat. Now look. Oh. I hear the sizzling. Now, but anyway, we're going to try and drive this thing. Now, I do believe 1 and 2 is actually going to control the tank function of this thing. So we're just going to try and wheel our way out of this half pipe. There we go. And so I do believe the turret is controlled using WASD. So let's just kind of wheel ourselves off onto the grass here. There we go. Now we're a little more camouflaged. Guys, I have no idea what this hissing sound is. It's such a weird thing. But either way, we're going to try and like shoot this thing. Let's see, 3. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that. Did you see that? I do believe we were checking out a creation last week. It might have even been one by Azzy, where they had the same modified spud gun at the end, where it's a whole bunch glitch welded together. So when you shoot, okay, sometimes they don't go out, but when you shoot, there we go, look at that. You can see there's probably like at least 8 spuds coming out at the same time. Now, I noticed something very, very interesting about this tank, and I saw when I spawned it in, there were a whole bunch of pistons. Now, I believe that's actually just to allow the turret free range of motion, maybe, because look at this, guys. You can see those pistons are glitching through. Well, they're not glitching through. Pistons don't have collision, so they're just passing through a whole bunch of the tank. Now, I'm not too sure what the intention is with that, but it's very, very unique. And I think it is causing a little bit of FPS drop on this tank. You can see we do lose a little bit of FPS, but it looks so, so good. The way you can ride around with it, it's such a smooth drive, actually. The only thing maybe is the turret. I find the turret might be a little slow, and I'm trying to aim the turret up and down, but you can see it's kind of having a hard time there. But it is really cool. I was lifting the turret up, and you can actually see all of the secondary spuds. and the extra spud guns, they all point up with the turret, which is really cool. So this is definitely a really, really awesome tank. It has a crazy hissing sound. It is an FPS eater, guys, but it looks so good, and it does work really good as well. Alright, so next up, we've got an absolutely giant creation. This is the Liebherr T284. Now, obviously, you can see here, guys, it is a gigantic dump truck. Now, this was created by Rob. Now, a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, we did see another creation by Rob that was on the top of the shop, and it was a gigantic front-end loader. Now, it seems like this build is part of that same series, and this thing is going to be just as awesome, no doubt. So we're going to spawn it in. I mean, look at this. Wow, okay, holy, this is very intimidating here. We've got an absolutely beast of a wheel right there. Now, I don't know how laggy this is going to be, so let's see here. We're going to drop it off the lift. Wow, this thing is completely lag-free. That little tank that we just looked at was laggier than this. Alright, so, I don't even know where to start because it's so massive. I was going to say, like, look at this wheel. We are not even as tall as the rubber on the wheel. Wow, impressive. So I suppose we're going to go up this ladder right here. Maybe we can press that and it'll throw us. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to do that. It threw us right up. Okay, and then it threw us back down. What? Alright, so we definitely just got rejected by the truck. Now let's try this again. I wonder, okay, that's the smarter way to do it, is by pressing that switch right there. So let's see, we're going to go up. Main set of stairs. Holy mackerel, guys, this thing is so huge. I feel like we're on like a base or something. So we've got the main little control area right here. Now I'm going to press this switch. Okay, that's like a nice sliding door. And this one? Okay, I don't know what that one does, but we're going to drive this bad boy right here. We do have, holy mackerel, there's a lot of buttons and switches. So 1 is the door. 2, ooh, look at that. 2 is all the awesome front lights. 3 is our ladders. 4, I don't know what 4 is doing. 5. Oh, wow, look at this. 5 and 6. Okay, so that controls the dumping mechanism. Now, I believe, yeah, look at this, guys. We've got more of those awesome giga pistons being used for this creation. But I believe this is the dumping mechanism here. So it's going to stop. Okay, so it just stops. And if I press 5, it brings it back down. Wow, that is a really, really awesome. All right, let's try and drive this thing. Oh my god, these wheels are so big. I don't think I've ever built anything with wheels that large. Now, I was going to say I could go down into that little kind of mining quarry looking thing, but I realized I don't think we'll ever actually get out of that thing. So let's stop, turn this thing around. Oh, wow. Okay, reversing is not very smooth. I feel like the wheelbase is extremely tight. These wheels are so close to each other that it's having a hard time turning just a little bit. But nonetheless, guys, this thing is so much fun to drive. It's just absolutely massive. I can't get over how big this creation is. Now, apparently there is some type of hidden compartment or hidden space on this dump truck, and I would actually really like to find it. So I might cheat a little bit, though, guys, and use my connection tool here. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on right here at the front. I guess I'm gonna have to drop down. Oh, wait, what's this? This is convenient. Press it. Oh, there we go. Look at this. We got ourselves a little hidden elevator. Press that again. Now I'm gonna assume this is just another elevator function. Okay, yes, it is. And wow, look at this, guys. We made it in. Wait, did that duck go down with us? Yeah, it did. Look, there's like a greeting duck at the bottom of the dump truck just to say hello. Now, I have no idea what all of this really is for. I can look at it with the connection tool, and yeah, there's a lot of wires. A lot of stuff pointed in different spots. I'm just pressing this switch. I don't think it actually does anything. But it brings us right back here. Yeah, look at this. Made by Rob. Look, what a nice little secret space. Now, I don't know if these... Do they have anything connected to them? No, they don't have anything connected to them. But I suppose this is just kind of like a little chill area. But I do love that we did manage to find the secret room on the dump truck. So this build is absolutely amazing, guys. Now, if you do want to see the extremely giant front-end loader, you can check out the entire Top of the Shop playlist. There's going to be a link in the description to that. And also, there's going to be links to all of these Steam Workshop builds as well, so you can try them out for yourself. Alright, guys, so we have one more creation that we're going to be taking a look at on the lift, and this is absolutely epic. Now, this is created by a Chinese creator. Now, I had to do some digging around online because I've never seen anything like this. At first, I thought it was like, wait a second, is this like some type of Power Rangers thing? And it's in the same vein of the Power Rangers concept, like the Megazord, where different bots come together to create one larger creation. Now, other than that, though, I really don't know a lot about it. So we're going to spawn it in, though. This thing is absolutely massive. Look at this. It's so giant, and it's facing away from us. Alright, there we go. We've got it turned around. It is now actually facing us, and we can see this build in all of its glory. Just look at the size of this thing. Now, this isn't a moving build. It doesn't run, it doesn't jump, it doesn't fly around. It is more of a statue just to appreciate the design and the details that went into this build. And it's actually kind of difficult to see from all the way down on the ground, but we might as well start with these bottom sections here, and then we'll spawn something in to go up. So you can see, though, there are some face kind of features down here on the feet. Now, I do believe that each of these bots is like a different animal. Like, look at this, actually. You can see there's like a really awesome face right there. Now, maybe they are all like wolves or something, but you can see another one right here. And there's another one, the yellow one here. Look at this, guys. You can even see there's some really sharp teeth as well. So it looks really, really awesome. I don't know anything about this show, but I can tell that this is done extremely, extremely well. So to help in the viewing of this awesome build, I'm going to be spawning in Filmmaker's Drone by Archie. This is a really awesome camera drone that you can use to look at stuff or to record various things. So you just have to hop into the seat right here, and it automatically starts to hover. And then all you have to do is press 1 and 2 and WASD, and you can fly around no problem whatsoever. This thing is great. So it's going to be absolutely perfect for us to be able to see what is going on up higher on this Voltron robot. So let's see. Let's try and make our way around to this arm right here. Okay, there we go. So you can see all of the modded parts and pieces used to design this thing. There's all sorts of mechanical parts that look like they would move, but of course they don't. And it just looks absolutely awesome. Now let's see, maybe we can try and go up here, get a good view of the front of this Voltron robot. Yeah, look at this, guys. You can see there it is, the main eyes as well as the head here. Now I do believe this is also another part of the robot that would be comprised of one of the smaller bots. Now, I don't know exactly how they break down. I can kind of assume maybe that it's like the left arm, the right arm, the two legs, and then maybe the middle section, like the main torso, or something like that. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe if you guys know more about this show, let me know down in the comments if you think the creator did a good job, because I really do think they did an amazing job. And here is another one of those really awesome faces. Whoa, okay, whoa, too close, too close. So like I mentioned, guys, this robot doesn't actually do anything, but I feel like this is the perfect candidate for blowing something up in this episode. Alright, here we go, guys. We are gonna make this giant Voltron robot actually do something. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. There it is. Okay, sit back. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh no. Okay, this creation is so large. I've seen this before, guys. When a build is too big, sometimes you just can't blow it up. Okay, there we go. The chain reaction has been started. Oh man. Wow. Look at that. So guys, that is going to be today's episode of Scrap Mechanic Top of the Shop. Now, if you guys did enjoy these builds, make sure you go to the Steam Workshop and check them out. They are loads of fun. Now guys, if you did enjoy this video, then let me know by hitting that like button. And if you guys want to tune in for some more Endless Scrap Mechanic, then consider subscribing to the channel and maybe even turning on some notifications so you can get the latest and the craziest coming from me in Scrap Mechanic. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. So, bye for now.